Great. So it's getting harder and harder to get your attention, which means you're having fun. So I like that. Just to clarify, the reason we're doing this, okay? Well, first of all, I hope you're able to see how doing this quickly makes it a lot more fun. Okay, but also when you're letting go of control of the outcome and you're just letting whatever it is fly out of your mouth, it's a lot easier to learn how to use these, because these are words that we use all the time. As you find that you can let go of control, it will be easier for you to make sense of what it is that you're saying. Because when you are using these, and you do use them all the time, it is as easy as just speaking. Because in a normal conversation, do you think? No. As the best conversations happen because you're not thinking. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Ready for your next one? X and Y. Okay? Is that easy? Just use all of them. Okay, so right now what we just did was the building blocks of any conversation, any kind of verbal communication, okay? And when it comes to the words that I say, and the words that you say, and the words that we all say, again, it only amounts to 7% of everything that we communicate. So when you think about all the language and what you want to say and what to say, none of that really is important. Because you have a place inside of you where all the things that you've collected in your entire life, all the things that you're interested in, all the things that help your imagination grow, and all the things that you aspire to be. Not just your past, but your future as well. All these things are already there inside of you now. Because we all do it. And we all know how to communicate. Because we are human. And that means that it's easy to communicate when you forget about what to say, more about how you're saying it, which is from where you are right now, and you, Mark, as well as from where you are, Steph. You should be feeling confused right now because you're learning something new. If you're not on the edge, there's still more. And I'll get you there, I promise. So, we'll talk about trans themes now, and the themes themselves of our conversation, I'm just going to use trans themes because for the sake of continuity, as communicators, we'll have one specific purpose here. And because we're learning about how the mind works, we might as well use trans. So the theme is what's important though. So themes are your purpose for communication. This is what you're trying to communicate. So, as an example, what are some of the things you might experience when you're going into trance? What can you imagine would be something?
Relaxation.
Relaxation, okay, so you would relax. What other things might you do if you're in trance? Yep?
Be more comfortable.
Comfort. Great. So, and how did you do that? What did you do with your mind? What did you do with your mind in order to be able to do that?
Confidence that I can do it.
And then when you had the confidence, what did you actually do?
I intended on it to happen.
Perfect. And how did you intend? How did you take your mental power?
Focus.
Focus. Brilliant. Okay, so this is probably enough for now, okay? And what I'm also actually just going to put calm here. Okay. But you can also get somebody to become energized, right? You can pump somebody up. You can give them a sports pep talk, right? Like coaches before a big game. You can also convince somebody to do something. This is just the theme, your purpose for communicating. Whatever it is that you're trying to get somebody to understand, essentially. Does that make sense? So, what I'd like for you to do is now take...
It's really interesting describing a pep talk as a trance, because it absolutely is, now that I think about it. So it is.
Okay. So, how should I do this? Do you guys want an example of what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Yeah? Okay. Imagine the control you can have when you're focused and calm. How easy would it be when you're relaxed and you can control how comfortable you really increases now, and you can feel calm. Which means that any time you want to feel comfort, you will relax just by focusing. And you can detach from the outcome easily. Anytime, just by calming down. Sick. You understand the exercise?
Okay, bro.
Yes.
The purpose of this is to get the idea of trance or to use the words?
Both. The purpose of this is to associate a purpose now for your communication. We're just using trance because we're a group here. We all have different reasons for being here. Some people want to become better communicators for personal reasons. Some people want to be better communicators for business reasons. Some have a mixture of both. Some may want to have romantic implications for this. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why we might be here, but the easiest way is to learn about internal states. So this is just one internal state that we're focusing on. Okay? Is that helpful?
I think that makes sense.
Perfect. But you can put purpose here. This is just purpose. Okay?
Before it was random, now we have a theme to it.
Yes. Okay, so now you're going to use all of these in your trance themes. Does that sound good? Perfect. Off you go.